You're tuned in to the Raw Vision Mixture with your host, NATMAC.
Well, welcome to the show. This is episode 14 and we're in the new year. It's 2020 and a decade has already gone. What's happening? So welcome to the show. Yes, tonight it is Raw Vision and we've got a special guest. 2020 is starting brand new and it's going to bring someone international for you tonight. That's right. I've got a gentleman here in the studio. He goes by the name of James Elusion. And he's going to be joining me here for a guest mix. But to start right now, I've got a track actually coming from London. We've got London vibes coming through off the BYBL record label. And that's BYBL. This is actually off the head honcho of the label. He goes by the name of D-Raw. And the track is called Finding Your Fun. So I hope you're not feeling those January blues. I hope you're finding your fun. Because tonight, it's Raw Vision episode 14.
When I was a little girl, my deepest connection or my most fun was the place that I was always trying to get to. Where can I go to have the most fun? Is it a trampoline? Is it eating ice cream upside down on the monkey bars? Is it swinging? Is it rollerblading? Is it talking? I love to talk. That really got me connected to this essence of fun. Feeling life. Really feeling life. My heart was pounding against my chest. I needed to breathe heavier. The practice of finding my fun in every moment. Because I'm having fun, so it no longer becomes something I have to do, but something that I want to do naturally.
Night record label up in Dublin. How you doing? Adrian made this track. He is also the head honcho from that record label, amongst other guys that run that label. It's of course called You Freak. If you didn't hear it there, there's a nice little vocal running through, a bit of a tribal vibe got going on. And if you haven't checked out Day and Night Records, go check them out. Go give them a like, go give them a share. Because they are from Ireland. So we've got a couple of other tracks to play here. We've got a few people coming through. Big ups to Shane, Robbie, Scott. Cheers for tuning in. Also, we've got a T-shirt competition tonight. So remember, if you share this video or any of the videos from before, from last week, I will be picking someone. Actually, no, James is going to be picking someone. So make sure you stay tuned throughout the show. Episode 14. You Freak. NATMAC. Underground Ovation. Let's turn it up.
I'm never satisfied. Don't understand why you can't see why you're in my plans or why you're everything to me. Can't you feel it? Feel it, feel it, feel it. Don't you see it? See it? Why? Just tell me why. I need to know why. Just tell me why. Come closer. Come a little closer. Come closer. You can tell me why everything you do uncovers what is true inside of me. Why you're everything I feel, the only thing that's real inside of me. Why oh, can't you feel it? Feel it? Why oh, don't you see it? See it? Why everything you do uncovers what is true inside of me. Why you're everything I feel, the only thing that's real inside of me. Why can't you feel it? Feel it? Why don't you see
So, Shakedown Provider, brand new track from him. He's actually the head of True Radio. Those of you who are into True Radio here in Cork, Shakedown Provider. This one's called Why, and I played one of his earlier tracks as well on our first show. So if you're into a more kind of chart vibe, then this is definitely one for you. Now, if you're tuning in online, thanks so much for watching. If you're listening on the podcast, thanks for subscribing. And if you're listening on the radio waves, how you doing? As you can probably see, if you're looking online, I've got someone new standing next to me, so I suppose we better have a little bit of a chat, really. Should we have a chat, or do you want to bring in a new track? What would you like to do? You want to have a chat? Okay, cool. So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? So who are you, first of all?
Yeah, so hi everyone, my name is James Elusion. I'm over here from Austria, so thanks for the invite. And I've been DJing since 2010. And yeah, this is my first time in Ireland.
It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming all this way. So where could people actually catch you? Like if you were performing in Austria, where would be the kind of place that you would play?
So basically all different types of things. I host my own events, which are like smaller open-air events, and mostly in summertime. I also play in clubs, festivals, so from small events up to big things. I do basically everything.
So who have you played alongside? Is there anybody you can kind of give us that you played alongside, or kind of what your style is, anything like that?
Well, my style is basically I play from deep house, tech house to like big room stuff. So I've played like alongside most big name DJs, from superstars like, I don't know, Steve Aoki, to tech house DJs like Tom Novi. So basically anyone.
Good. So what kind of journey are you taking us on tonight? What kind of tracks have you got for us?
Mostly deep house, tech house. Some songs from some of my friends back in Austria, so I'll be playing some of their tracks as well, so hopefully you'll enjoy it.
I look forward to it, and I hope you are looking forward to it as well. James will also be picking the winner for the T-shirt competition, so make sure you're tuned in for that. And if you haven't already done so, just give this video a share, and you could be in a chance of winning an Underground Ovation T-shirt. So over to you, James. Thanks very much. go. This is the Raw Vision Mix Show, episode 14. And tonight's guest on the mix is none other than James Elusion. James hails all the way from Austria. How are you feeling so far, James?
I'm good. Hope you're having a good time as well.
Yeah, of course we are. There's lovely tracks, really lovely tracks. Thanks for playing them for us today. You're going to be picking a winner as well, remember? T-shirt. So make sure you turn it up nice and loud. Episode 14 right here. James Elusion with me, your host, NATMAC. How's it going? Bringing you the brand new show of 2020. Here we are. So did you enjoy your Christmas? Have you got New Year's resolutions? Write it in the chat. I want to know, what are you up to? Right now, we're feeling this buzz though. Turn it up, turn it up. Well, loving the house that's coming through. It would help if we turned on the microphone, wouldn't it? So we're loving it here in the studio, feeling those house vibes. Right now, I'm going to give a shout out to a couple of people though. Big massive shout out to Siobhan. And of course, Tom, Joyce, how you doing? Now, one person I should be giving a shout out to is Yasmin Gardizi. She should be getting herself ready for her massive gig that's happening next week. And I hope you're all excited to go see her play in District 8. That's happening on the 11th. Get yourself a ticket. So, District 8, well, what do we know? That's one place you've got to go to, James. District 8. Got to check it out, man. You've been, yeah? So, episode 14, James Elusion. I haven't got a massive selection of events this week, and that's because it's so quiet with it being New Year's and Christmas. But if you are out this weekend, there is a couple of things I'm going to be telling you about. I'm going to let James roll this mix, and I'll keep you informed throughout the show about a couple of little interesting things you want to be going to this weekend, and maybe give you a little teaser of what's happening on next week's show as well. For now, my name's NATMAC. This is Raw Vision. And my guest mix this evening is James Elusion. Tell you something, what a track. That vocal, I swear, has been used in so many different tracks, hasn't it? It's a great vocal though, isn't it? So how are you feeling so far on your selection?
I'm really happy. I hope that everyone watching is happy too.
There's loads of people tuned in here today. Well, we've got a few regular heads. Big ups to Phil, part of our crew as well. Ryan as well, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you go give this a like and a share if you haven't already done so. It's really important that we promote what we have on this show. And tonight I brought a guy from Austria. He's called James Elusion and he's joined me here, guest on the mix. Now, a if you'd like to join us on the show, you know what to do. You can get in touch if you'd like to. We've got quite a few people on the show booked up probably to about the middle of the year. So we can squeeze a few of you in if you want. But yeah, you need to get in touch. That's info@undergroundovation.com. go. Oh yes, episode 14 is coming to a close soon. A few shout outs to all of you tuned in, thanks so much. And of course, thanks to James Elusion for being on the show. Now in about 5 minutes we're going to be picking the t-shirt competition, so if you haven't already done so, give this a like, but give it a share, and we'll be picking a winner very, very shortly. Well, James will be picking a winner. Now if you don't know what it looks like, it's that black t-shirt we had carefully modelled by Seacon last week. Black t-shirt, Underground Ovation on the top. If you want that, then all you've got to do is share this video. Now, if you're listening on the podcast, you had your chance. We let you know about this t-shirt competition last week, so all you got to do is like, share, and get on the Facebook. That's what it's all about, right? Tuned in now whose birthday it was really recently. Paulie Ma, happy birthday, how you doing? Also big ups to you, Mark Welsh, tuning in, thanks for the support. We're going to be picking a winner. In fact, why don't we just do it now, because we've got a nice little breakdown. Should we do it now? Okay, so I've got a bit of paper over here, yeah, and you're picking a name off that list. So what are you thinking?
We'll go for Dylan Griffin.
Dylan Griffin, yeah? Yeah, you got it just about right. It's the accent, we'll leave you off. Brilliant, thank you so much. So, big ups to Dylan Griffin. Well done. Thank you very much for picking the winner, James. You've got your silver t-shirt, so Dylan, tell me what size you want, small, medium or large? And we'll get it sent out to you. Raw Vision, episode 14, James Elusion. Here we go. So if you're out this weekend, there's only a few events you really want to be going to. And it's kind of a hard time of year, isn't it? Everything just shuts up shop, doesn't it? You know? But in Cork, there are a few things. If you're into your house, you've got Pool 2 happening on Saturday. That's the 4th of January. And that's in the Edison. Make sure you go get yourself a cocktail, get yourself in there. It's a beautiful venue. Now, if you're saving yourself a little bit more heavy stuff, then you want to be going to check out Trailer Thought, or Prospect, I should say, in Darley. And that's an all-night long event. Make sure you go check that one out on Saturday. Or maybe you're holding yourself for Darley and next Friday. We've got Dart coming to Cork. And if you haven't got your ticket, go get it, because it's going to go off. And of course, District 8 on the 11th of January, Yasmin Gardizi. Oh, yay! for the last show, episode 14, or the last show, the first show, what am I saying? It's the first show of 2020. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here on the show, James. Thanks so much for coming along. Any final words you'd like to say?
Well, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who was watching, everyone from Austria, everyone from England, all of the wrestling boys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation. I'll be back soon.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for picking our winner as well. Now, for those of you tuned in for next week, I'm not going to tell you who it is next week. You're just going to have to wait and see. We've got a special guest next week as well for you for our second show. And let's just say we might be changing it up a bit next week. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be on Friday, the 10th of January. A slightly different date for you. So put it in your calendar. My name's NATMAC. This is Real Vision. And tonight's been James Elusion.